Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I'm somebody who helps folks just like you, just like me, to start a little side business, and we do it online, and we use social media to grow it. So if you have ever been thinking, hey, I needed to bring in a little bit more income, these times, the crazy times all around the world, I'm telling you, these are the times you want to have a side gig. You want to have something on the side. So if that resonates with you, you've been thinking about it, you're serious or curious, and go to sidegigshawn.com and answer a couple things. Well, let me get back in touch with you and we'll have the conversation. Sidegigshawn.com. I have a great one for you tonight. You guys know I'm all about these stories, and I love these type of shows and messages, and I just love this type of stuff. So if you've ever seen the show Young Sheldon, drop a one in the comments. If you have, you know that Grandma Mima is one of the favorite grandmas. And between the young Sheldon and Grandma Mima, there's just so many scenes that happen that make everyone fall in love with both of them. Really, right? Well, here's a scene that I like to share with you. You're going to like this one. So, Grandma Mima is sitting down at a table with young Sheldon, and they're playing what I'm thinking is Texas Hold'em. And it starts by Grandma Mima takes a mirror, hands it over to young Sheldon, and says, I want you to look at your cards and then look in the mirror. So young Sheldon looks at his cards and he knows he's got a pretty good hand. He looks in the mirror and he can't help but notice that he's got a smile on his face. So Grandma says, what do you see? He goes, son, I see myself smiling. And then she asks, well, what does that mean? And he says, he means that I like my cards. I should have pretty good cards. She goes, exactly. Now I want you to look at me, look at my face. And then she looks at her cards and she's like, well, right? And asks, what do you see in my face? And young Sheldon says, I see that you're unhappy. And she says, that's right. So she says, I see your 5 cents. I'm going to raise you another 25 cents. Young Sheldon says, I thought you're unhappy. And she says, well, you can fold. And he says, no, I know I got good cards. So he puts 25 cents in and flips his cards with confidence and says, here it is. And I was about to collect the money. He goes, wait a minute. She sets her cards down, her winning cards, and says, look, I got the winning cards. Young Sheldon is shocked. Says, I thought you were unhappy. She said, I made you think I was unhappy. And he says, you lied. She goes, no, I bluffed. I made you think I was unhappy. And Sheldon asks, do more people know about this? And Grandma Mima says, what you see on a person's face is not always what they carry in their hearts. That is such a powerful message, isn't it? And he asks, well, then how do you trust? And Grandma Mima says, you don't. That's why it makes life interesting. I want to share with you that I've talked about this before. Trust is a big deal. Trust is earned. I often say, just give me 1% and I'll work for the rest 99%. Right? So I think it's important to pay attention to people's faces and their hearts, right? Because it's not always a match. Why would it be a match in most cases, right? So hey, I think this show, this lesson here is such a cool lesson that I think we can all not only learn from it, but follow it, and carry it with ourselves. So, with that, hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Let's go. Tag a couple people. And hey, if you're not following me, you guys on YouTube, consider subscribing, hitting that bell button. And I actually recommend you follow me on multiple platforms because different things to do. So you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, all that. And I go with Side Gig Sean. Sumir, hello, hello. Namaste, How are you, my friends? So good to see you. I'm about to sign off. You will really like this story. Maybe go back and watch the replay. But it's so good to see you, my man. I am about to sign off. So with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who went from corporate America to an online gigpreneur. Wasn't by choice, but it happened. So now I help folks like you, like me, to start a little side business, a little side gig. And we don't do it around the corner, we do it online. And we use social media to grow it. So listen, if you've been thinking about bringing a little bit more income, you don't mind the hustle, you want it to be flexible, then go to sidegigshawn.com and let's go. Let's do this thing already. And I'll get in touch with you. We'll have that conversation. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.